All right, so we have to talk about this, and this is just probably like the saddest. This is like the saddest thing I could ever like watch. And the reason why I say it's the saddest thing is because I don't even think I'd see this from the old Vegas Falcons, like the first iteration of the Falcons. I don't even think I'd see this from. I don't think I'd see this from any other team. This is this is like some of the, no offense, this is like some of like the amateur challengers gameplay you guys sent me. I'm not gonna lie. This is like bad. Okay, this is bad. So bear with me because I saw no one fucking talked about it, but it was like the very first thing I fucking saw when I was watching on my couch. So I was like, can't wait to make this fucking video about it. So it's happened before where teams get like a 4 down and then, you know, the other teams that will like make their way out of like the spawn. It happens, you know, it's not always going to be perfect, but dude, they had 4 down and they had them pinned in the back spawn. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. So now they're pushed up and now they're blocking P2. So they know, everyone on the team knows they're all going to be back ammo. So first of all, didn't really like the overchill here with an SMG. I don't know why it had to be done, especially since you had 2 who basically has like your cross. Like you definitely could have blocked and then went back to his side to go get the kills, which would have made a lot more sense. If you got all 4 of them down, even traded some lives, it still would have been like 14-8, which is still great for you. But taking the wide swing with the SMG kind of faded. You have to expect they're going to be aware where they spawn. They're going to know where you are, so it's kind of an easy read. So challenging that, the first stupid move. And then we have Skies right here. And this is where there's a lack of communication. It's shocking to see this at the pro level, not going to lie. But, dude, somebody explain this to me. So I don't think he's aware, because I think Skies' idea here is Shotzi's going to push up P2, I'm going to push up ammo, which means if he pushes up that, then they could only spawn here. They could only spawn here. But I don't think they're communicating properly, and he's not aware Shotzi is not pushed up. So Skies pushes up deep in ammo, which gives number 8 a fucking P2 spawn, because Shotzi's not blocking it. So this was clearly either a miscommunication or he went rogue, going into business for himself. Probably just sees there's a guy over on the right side of the map. He's probably blocking, so we're going to get him deep in the spawn, because you'll know, because now Skies is like back here. He is waiting for people off spawn to like come here. But what he did not realize is Shotzi was not blocking P2. The person who was blocking in the first place, this idiot, wide swung and died. I'm not even sure if he's even aware of that, which is why I'm so confused by like the comms, dude, because like the comms would solve all the issues here, but he forces them all to get a close P2 spawn, which I was mind blown when I saw this, because I was like, now you're pushing up and now you're gonna give him that spawn. Like, he didn't communicate he was blocking it, so he goes and thinks he's fucking getting spawn kills, but the motherfucker already spawned up and he's killing Shotzi already. And then 5 spawns on him close, and they take the route underground. Sky's just completely like behind. He's able to get 1, but so even right here, unlike this pinch right here, so now they left the gap open and now they're just already on B. You should be like taking your time on this. You should be like waiting until, you know, a person in art's like, hey, like I'm challenging or something, or until like Hook is like in a position. I would be using Hook as fucking bait in this position, I'm not gonna lie, because like he's on the ground, so everyone's gonna be thinking he's the guy on the pinch, so everyone's gonna be focused on him, and then like you peek like the balcony, and then like you chow and probably get like a kill or 2, and then the guy Art probably gets the rest. But he just like chows instantly, like before Hook's even there, so they're not even chowing together. So he dies, and now Hook dies. Bro, Awakening shit on Hook, bro. Like, shit on him. Just slid and pistol whipped him. Like Awakening in this series specifically, especially on the red card, bro, he got some crazy pistol kills. But this round was absolutely shambolic. I was like, dude. They had him pinned in the back spawn, and then Skies like spawns the guy right on Shotzi. Shotzi doesn't even expect it. Dies. They fucking find a gap. They go right through. And now next thing you know, Boston's on it, and they can't. But I mean, I am gonna like tip Boston right here, because like these two guys both came from underground, and they're able to find a pick on B Street. Don't even know why 4 is just in an open corner though. I will never understand. He's probably thinking Skies is up there, so if I'm out here, then he's definitely gonna get some kills. But there was not coordinations on the timing. He was not completely there yet. He probably he was there, but not that he was like actually peeking off the balcony. And that's the time that Dashy should have swung. This is all a timing thing. If 3, 1, and 4, and 2 all chow at the same time, all these guys are dead. And they fucking win the round. But this was like actually like a solo chow after solo chow. Like first fucking Dashy dies, then Skies peaks, then number 1 peaks. And now number 2 is basically by himself, but they're on the point. But lack of coordination, lack of communication, but I mean, that spawn thing, man, I tell you, man. Like, from this position here, like, with 12 lives left even, bro, you should be walking away with no less than 3 here. Like, no fucking less than 3. Like, 3 is like the bare minimum that you should be getting right here. Bare minimum. Instead, you only get 1, and that person came from fucking Dashy. And the rest of them are already out of the spawn, bro. I'm like, what is going on? Actually, I mean, I guess like they got 2, but like, dude. But him like forcing that, I don't know, dude. That was just like, if Shotzi should have pushed up, man. But like, I understand why he's not, because after he gets his pick, he's thinking, if I go this way. I mean, he was literally in the middle of a gunfight, which is why I think this is more Sky's fucking fault. But like, yeah, he didn't have time to block it. Like, Sky probably should have just like held the line here, but like that first overchild by Hook is just crazy. Hook doesn't got to do a thing, bro. Hook should like peek that just to make sure no one like got across, and then go back on the side like with fucking number 2. And just know you have them all pinned in ammo. That's all you gotta do. Like right here, he blocks the spawn. All of them are now spawned up. He should just like shoulder this, go back to where fucking number 2 is. Because now number 2 has the cross. Like, you checked, there's nobody at the close cross. So now you could easily go back, and now you know everyone is on that side. And you could just pin them there. And you could just block P2 and pin them there. And they'll just keep spawning him in there. But that first scam from Hook is what sets the whole thing off. If he just stays alive and they keep spawning in here, time is just dwindling. Boston's going to have to fly out. You have this guy on the B Street. You have Skies also fucking looking. Like, I'm thinking even after Hook dies, like, Sky's got to, like, chill, bro. He only got to move. Like, he's, like, he's the initiator of effing this whole thing up, bro. Like, I don't think that guy spawns P2 if Sky does not, like, push up into ammo. I thought that was a criminal play from him. This one isn't really much of a critique, or I mean, it's not really much of a critique. It's more of some advice. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel on this spawn for hardpoint and for control, I feel like this side is for ARs and this side is for SMGs. Like, the SMGs have like the statues and the poles to finesse. This is just the long alley for ARs. So you're going to see here off spawn, Hook. Actually, I'll just play it in slow. That way I could like talk and have it go at the same time. Number 1, I don't think Hook should be giving up the catwalk that easy. Hook actually just like runs right through like the catwalk and then and just like walks right through. That's fucking useless. Because the reason why I say it's useless Dude, this almost feels like the AG thing. I'm not sure if you guys remember the video. I'm not even gonna go fucking find. I'm not gonna put it on the screen. I got no time for that. It's like almost midnight. But there's a video I made of on AG on hardpoint going in like the same spots that Dashi goes in, and it was like off the break on hardpoint. Dashi usually goes catwalk, but AG decided I'm gonna go catwalk. So then they're both going, and then fuck Dashi's like, oh fuck, he's going. So Dashi had to go somewhere else, and then his timings were off, and he fucking died. So Hook went catwalk to jump off, and Skies was gonna go that direction, but then he saw, oh, Hook's doing it, so then he went back this way. If anything, the calm should have been he commits to catwalk with Hook and watches catwalk as Hook flies over. That would have made more fucking sense, because at least he would have gotten the person on catwalk. So you're gonna see here he goes away from catwalk, and then Hook flies off. Hook doesn't even fucking get the kill because Hook flies over Snoopy. Snoopy runs right down this hole. That's why I say SMGs should be going right on this side, so you could stop them right away. ARs go on this side, and you have like a bunch of statues and poles like to finesse as well. Use your nades, use your tacks. And if two ARs push like the right side, you at least have like a right side angle there, as opposed to their side, which is like the bad side to chow. They just have to chow an open hallway. But on this side, you actually have cover. You could go on the cover, AR angle. So you're probably going to get the kill anyway. And then Skies could easily go catwalk. Watch that. Hook should be flying right in on the left side. Shotzi should be flying in on the right. Dashi right there to help, and to help that way. That would be way better. But as opposed to now, Hook flew off, gave catwalk up, Purge comes catwalk, Skies has to go down low. His timing was so off because he went catwalk and went back around and died. And that's what initiated like the 4 down. And just playing out the round, even like the commentators were saying it, but now like the whole like flow of OpTic was all effed up, because now every time they were pushing now, it was like 1x1 or 2x2. There was like no more a team pushes this round, which, I mean, if I'm in Boston's POV, I'm like, this shit just fucking feels easy as fuck. So right here, something else I want to point out is right here. So like Dashi just got a kill on Awakening, like right here. So Dashi pissed on him right here. He slides, chows, boom, you're gone. The second Shotzi goes in and dies, I think fucking Dashi gotta chow that. Especially if you see where like your teammate is, bro. You should be chowing that. Especially right there where like you tagged them up. You should be going in for like the chow. Because now Skies is in there and now you're not. So now there's like no help there. And now like you go around catwalk and you go down and you fucking die that way. You should have just been in the fight with like your teammates. Sometimes you just gotta like die together and not go separately. But now you got Hook and Shotzi both playing together. They die separately. So now it's just a bunch of like separate pushes now. Because now like the whole flow literally got effed up after that fucking 4 down. And then after that, when they literally had a couple kills, like OpTic didn't take the time to regroup. Like I see good teams, like, I mean, I just have to use like fucking like Atlanta FaZe, because I see them do it time and time again, even like on Protocol. Like when they're down and they're pinned back in their spawn in offense, they regroup, they work together, they trade their way out of the spawn. And that's usually what they do. OpTic never try to trade their way out. They just did a bunch of individual stuff. And as you can see from that round, if you're paying attention, so some we're going to talk about later. OpTic got no ticks this round, okay? Keep this in mind. OpTic got no ticks this round. OpTic won this round anyway, but I just want to point out like 2 small things, since I'm already going through the map anyway, just to break it down. So OpTic, so this one isn't that bad, but actually this just like goes back to like the miscommunication thing, or just like the lack of comms. Oh shit, my English is off, my bad. I just came from the outside, my bad. Lily came from the gym, I'm faded. So they have him in the spawn here, so you're gonna see Hook around the sides. So Hook gets shot by 1, dies from another. So had to have calmed, there's 2, right? Had to have calmed, or even them like seeing like the dots on the map have to know there's 2. So Shotzi gets 1, and then Skies is like watching the P2 side. Unless there's a lack of communication, I'm sure Skies got to be saying, I have the P2 side, just watch the other side. And I'm just confused why Shotzi didn't even pre-aim this, because if this whole side's covered, the only other side he can come out is that side. But he just kind of gets caught sprinting. I thought that was kind of dumb. And then Dashi kept dying on like the B street. It was like literally like a common theme. Needs to play his life a lot better on that street. But, and then I just want to like talk about fucking Cammy's play real quick. So Cammy got the kill in the back spawn, but then he got put into like a situation. I've talked about this before. Sometimes when a person's in like your back spawn, don't waste resources to go and look for them, especially if they're not doing anything. Like, go after their teammates, pin their teammates, and he's gonna have no choice but to leave the spawn. And this is like a scenario where like that happened. They were focused on him, but they said, oh fuck, we'll just leave him. And then as you notice over here, like they literally start playing for everybody, start getting all the kills, and then Cammy's like, oh fuck, I kind of gotta come back. Realistically though, if I'm Cammy, I'm playing for kills in art still. Like, if you're playing for kills in art, you're at least getting 1 to 2 people spawning over here anyway. So you could just keep fucking focusing on them. And then the rest of your team having to only focus on 2 people in terms of breaking out of spawn would have been a lot better. But, I mean, yeah, like, you're already in their spawn. No point in, like, going out. Like, from that point, you might as well just play art and just play for a kill. And if you die, you die. Because the reward would have been way better than like the risk on that one. But yeah, but OpTic end up winning this round. So I just want to clarify real quick. So like on OpTic's first offense, they got no ticks. Okay? And then now on Boston's, they obviously had like the first one where they had 6 ticks, and now they got another 1, 2, 3. So, like, they're at 9 and OpTic's at 0. So, they basically have defense fucking secured no matter what happens, okay? So, OpTic get a good offense here, and then they make it go 5-5. So, I think the most hilarious fucking part about this, fucking Boston felt so bad for his team. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I was watching this game, and I was like, dude, I'm already up like 20-0 on all these OpTic fucking fans, bro. Like, your team's clearly dog shit. Like, it got to the point where I was like, I don't even want to be right anymore, bro. Like, I feel so bad. I actually just fucking want OpTic to win now. Like, that's how bad I actually feel. Like, genuinely how bad I fucking feel. I just want them to fucking win again. I want them to win again. I feel bad for all you OpTic fans that are literally fucking trying to fight me, but, dude, I would take this as a sign of disrespect, because I was saying, bro, if I'm Boston, I'm telling them end the game. I got defense. I want fucking defense. Boston, by miles, had fucking defense secured for round 5. I'm like, dude, if you lose this, it goes map 4. Who knows what happens? Then you're map 5. Dude, this team was so confident that they were so much better than these green shitters that they let them have vault control defense. Dude, that is a sign of disrespect, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If that's Atlanta FaZe or LAT, I know they're ending the game. I know they're ending the game like, yo, like, we fucking want our defense. Like, nah, like, we got that shit. Dude, the lack of disrespect. The lack of disrespect. If I'm OpTic, I'm mad already. Like, even before this round starts, like, they gave us defense. Like, if I heard the other team gave me defense when they're supposed to have it, I would think that they think I'm fucking shit. I'll be mad. They gave these green wall shitters fucking defense, and look what OpTic did with it. We're just gonna watch this whole round out. And this round's almost like sort of identical, but like a little bit quicker and a little better than what OpTic was doing. Where at the beginning of the game, you're just feeling shit out, you're getting some trades, and then some kills go your way, and now you're able to hop onto A and just stack it and have full control, and the other team can't really do anything, and then like you kind of play off them pushing onto A to try to break it, which is what OpTic fell for. They got 2 down. And they capped it, and now they got 3 down. And now they use that for map control. And I just want to highlight this play right here. From Skies, from Caesar Skies. Dude, he actually makes a lot more bad plays than I thought. And I can't even like blame this on like the environment. Like I know there's a lot of things in the environment probably got him tweaking. But these are like individual solo plays now that now he's just doing really bad. We highlighted so many on the red card. I mean, I might have to go through like that S&D, but I mean, there's literally not enough time in the day. We're already on to like the losers round 1 matches and fucking the last match of round 2 tomorrow. But off spawn here, bro. This guy's going for a full pinch, bro. This guy should be focused on the immediate pressure. There's a guy on the point. There's still 2 guys unaccounted for. You got 1. In his head, he's probably thinking, oh, it's only 1 guy. My team got that. Like, that's probably what he's thinking here. But there's already fucking another guy there. So, like, around this time, like, they got 3 down and they only killed Purge. So, actually, no, never mind. This actually was my point. Holy fuck, I'm blacked out. So, there's a guy on the point. So, a guy just capped it. And there's a guy on B. So, that's 2 guys. Go for the fucking pinch, brother. If they're on it, bro, you gotta go for that pinch. Do not go for a wide pinch. Like, because you gotta think, if he pinches here, he gets Awakening. They probably, maybe potentially win the round, or maybe like they actually choke it later. But Awakening gets a fucking Supreme 2-piece, which he should never be getting. But like, he got it through smoke, so they probably are blinded. Like, Hook definitely does not see him. Because I know how the smoke works. You usually have to, like, aim in it for, like, 3-4 seconds before their name pops up. So, Awakening probably, like, unintentionally, because, like, the car blowing up, just fucking one-wayed him. And he was fucking prone, too, which means his name was not going to pop up. So, Hook definitely just cannot see him. Like, that is some one-way right there. And then there's, like, a lot more smoke here. But he ends up getting the kill anyway. And then Snoopy gets Skies on, like, the pinch. He, like, walks right into him. Like, Skies doesn't even know what the fuck to do. Like, first he's in mid. He's staring this way. He's like, oh, fuck, I should just go this way then. Then he goes around, dies there. And Awakening pops at 3 on these burgers. And then it's over from there. They, like, 3-4 stack it. They throw trophies down. Or a trophy. And now OpTic just got to fly at it now. Now this is a trade fest and it's over. Yeah, but Sky should just hit a quick underground pinch or like a quick P3 pinch and just played for like those 2 guys first. But he did not do that and OpTic got 3-0'd. As for the Hacienda 6-0, I'll go over it in the morning, or actually I'll actually go over it right when I eat my dinner because my dinner's getting ready right now. So I'll go over it. If it's worth going over, I'll go over. But I think the Hacienda, without even looking at it, because I didn't even like actually fucking really watch it, but I think it was like a momentum thing. Like after like the first map, Boston just rode like the tournament momentum, because OpTic doesn't get 6-0 Hacienda. Like, they're pretty good at Hacienda, bro. Come on. Like, I think that was like a momentum thing more than anything. One team was very low on momentum after that first map. Another team was high, and they rode that wave into this second map. And just everything was going their way. Every clutch was going their way. Everything OpTic was doing, it's just like handled. They were reading like the pinches like very well and all the flanks and the routes that Shotzi takes. So I guess maybe I'll go over it like for members or some shit. But that's the vault control, man.